Okay, I think we are up and rolling this morning. Let me get my link set up in case people want help with the psychological hurdles, because that is 100% of the game. I know some people are like, well, you got to have a strategy, right? Well, I'm telling you what, the strategy changes. The strategy changes because things evolve, especially today, man, when you got like high speed trading where banks, institutions, or they've got money where make they can trade thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, or hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know about millions. They do trade millions, but they're trading thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars within fractions of a second, and then they'll throw test orders out there. They'll just to see how many how many shares they can buy up to take it to the direction they want to go. I mean, we can't do fractional shares in fractions of a second and then put it in and then exit and put it in and exit. Not even close. So in a world like this where things are evolving so fast, the psychology is way more important because you got to be able to figure out when to trade, when not to trade, when to change the strategy, when not to go with your strategy. So psychology is definitely more important. I found that there are on average 22 psychological hurdles that people have to go through before they tend to become profitable. I don't think that's set in stone, but from the 4,000 people I've surveyed, yeah, by the time they overcome the first 11, it's it's really common that um, they have more green days than red. It's really common. And then by the time they overcome 22, they're crushing it. They're crushing it. The 11, by the time they do that, I mean, they usually have like some red days, but most of them are green, and they're pretty consistent. They're not making a ton of money, but they're at least consistent, and they're at least having more green than red. But yeah, by the time they overcome 22, they're just crushing it, and that that comes in because they start to see things differently. Now, let's see here. All right, I am my YouTube ready. Usually I don't get on this early, but there's a trade set up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm jump on and take it. Nice setup because you see where my take profit is. It's pretty far down there, and I'll definitely be done for the day when that's over. I'm pretty confident it's going to hit it. If it doesn't, well, there'll be more. Um, this particular trade, it sets up. Oh, it seems like it sets up 3, 4 times a day. Um, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I might even jinx myself. The fact that I'm trading live, it might not even work. So let's see. And normally, as you've seen on my other trades, normally if it goes up 20 points or 25 points or profits 25 points, I lock in 20 points. And you can see here I have not done that for this particular strategy. But I did move my stop up. My stop was up here around 803.5, 25,803.5. And I moved it down to here. I may actually move it way back up here, but we'll see. The risk reward is in my favor. I'm liking it. It might even hit before noon today, Eastern time. So still got 4 hours for that. And I don't think I'll be on for 4 hours, but here we are. Got lots of other stuff I'd like to do today. Got a workout I want to get in. I'll even take a break and pause, even when my kiddo goes to school and the other girls go to school. My worry is sometimes when people see just how repetitious and boring food trading can be, they might not even care. By that point, they might want to do it. You can definitely pull a lot of money out of the market. Definitely. And I can't guarantee that anybody's going to do that because in this industry you're not allowed. But I can guarantee um, you get the psychology right and you overcome those psychological hurdles. Um, oh yeah, there's money to be made. You can make a living. You can. I mean, this is one account that you're seeing right here, and I copy this trade on all my accounts. Well, now, I mean, seriously now. I mean, with different firms, you can have prop firms. You can have like, whew, you can have up to 20 accounts in some. You can have 5 in others, and yeah, a lot of accounts. You just do the math. Okay, so all my accounts are working just fine right now. Probably didn't want to do that and show everybody my account number, but this is a test account. We're going to pass this baby. We're going to see how we're going to pass it, and we're going to make some real money. Yesterday I got down quite a bit, and then brought it back through trades like this. So after trades like this, brought it back, and then I am rolling along. I think we'll meet the profit part of this particular account for this trade. We'll meet the profit part and get that done probably today. Because we had to make $1,500 before we lost 1,500. Yesterday we made 1,500 total. No. 749.5 because I tried to stay under the threshold. You can only make half of it in one day. If you make more than half, it's not a big deal. You just have to know one day can be more than half of the total. So yesterday we did 749.5. Today, well, so far it's up to 593. So by the end of this trade, we'll be up to 700. So pretty darn close to 720-ish, maybe. 50 points more to go. So we'll be up to about $700 for this particular trade. Not the, well, $700 total on this particular account that you saw. And some of the other accounts you saw, I have blown. But this particular account, I'm going to show you that, yeah, I mean, I can't guarantee again, but I'm going to show you that, yeah, we can get it to, pass the prop firm evaluation stage, no problem. And it will take we'll just keep going from there and keep having some profits from there. If it comes back, I might actually move my stop where it was originally at 25,825. But at this point, I'm not so sure that it'll be a problem, but it might. It might. And we might actually hit our profit target before noon in Eastern time. The way it was trucking, I was thinking we might hit it by market open. Holy cow, just about an hour. Don't know that I'll be on that long because I got other stuff I want to do, but yeah, making some good progress here. It is extremely common when people are looking into the psychology. Um, they don't actually see that it accounts for much, but I tell you what, it's 100% of it. Guarantee it. Because sometimes strategy wouldn't work because it's one of those days that it's not going to work. But your psychology is like telling you one way or the other, depending on how much you understand it. It'll tell you if the strategy is going to work before you even have to do it. It is something. Psychology really is that powerful. In fact, it's so powerful. It's like putting your hand in front of your eyes. You can't even see the thing that's right behind your hand because your hand's there. Depending on which neurotransmitters are activated and which peptides are flowing throughout the system, uh, whether you got a dopamine rush, whether you got serotonin or lack thereof, or endorphins, adrenaline, and others. Those are some of the main ones people talk about. But if you get those in the way, it is just like you have a hand in front of your face and you can't see what normally be there. It's also why people get to the point where they have they get to the point where they make these trades and they're like, okay, I gotta get out, I gotta get out, I gotta get out, I gotta move my stop, I gotta hurry move my stop because I want to hurry get some profits before it goes back on me. I don't want to lose what I have. That's why people don't follow their plan. That's why people don't have a plan. That's why some people are afraid to even get in when their trade does show up because they have all this scar tissue from before and when they lost money, they're afraid to lose again. That's why some people take trades and they're like, man, they look back at the day and they had post-it notes all over their computer screen saying, only take these trades. And then they look back at the end of the day. They're like, what was I doing? Like, I don't even know what I was doing. So, it's a thing. It is a thing. So, we're going to see how this rolls. I've got some other things I need to do today. Just, I'm planning on hitting that take profit and then being done for the day. Um, it's over 200 bucks per account. So, you can do the math. This is a prop firm account. I got a trade copier where I copy it across multiple accounts, and whatever I make or lose in one account copies across all the other accounts. I actually don't know how many you could possibly have. Some accounts let you have up to 20, some up to 5. Um, okay, so it looks like we're heading on the other side of the 21. And I might move my stop. I think it's going the whole way, but we'll see. Doesn't always. Most of the time it does, but not always. I mean, I could definitely speed it up by getting in the queue, couldn't I? I have thought about it. I have thought about it. Um, but just gonna play it by MNQ to micros. I will just sit and wait, because that's really what this game is. Sit and wait. I might actually step aside here for a bit because one of my kiddos is going to school. I'm going to say goodbye before he heads out the door. So I'll be back. I'll just leave this going. And I'll just do this just in case. This is where it was earlier. I'll just leave it right there. Alright, I'll be back. Here's what happened while I was away, huh? Up and back. Almost back to where I was earlier in profit. Let's see how we roll. And in not too much time, I'm going to go ahead and set up another video to post to some clients about the direction, overall direction of the market. All the accounts seem to be in sync. So just let that run out. I've got nothing better to do, so might get a little bit of study in here. What I like to do, I like to study my scriptures every morning. I'm quite a spiritual guy, so that's one of my favorite things to do. I might actually do that while this is playing out for the next, who knows how long, hour. Yeah. Also might do some back testing with some other strategies. When I graduated from college, I graduated in psychology, linguistics, and computer science, and I was pretty, I'm not sure the word, disappointed, disenchanted, like just in disbelief. Because what I found was the American Psychological Association said it took on average 1 to 3 years in order to start seeing results, and I thought, 1 to 3 years? You tell somebody that's having difficulty, like this, some really bad difficulties, we're talking like ready to be done, move on from this life type thing. I don't know if I can say that here on YouTube. Uh, but you tell somebody that's going through some really bad times like that, they don't want to stick around for that. Nobody wants to feel that way. Um, and then traditional methods are only 43% effective. That's what they say. So it's like this is not okay, in the least not okay, and it's quite pathetic for an industry that's been around for millennia, right? An industry trying to help people become better people, trying to help people do better, trying to help people with their mental health, their physical health, like their spiritual health, teach them how to be happy. Like this is pathetic, guys. Um, no, I don't pretend to be perfect, as you will see. I am not. Um, but what I have seen, um, it is extremely common because I've seen it time and time again. I've worked with 5,101 people to date, one-on-one, and 83.3% success rate. There is nothing like it in the entire therapy industry, not even close. And I believe the reason it's so successful, I'm telling you, I believe it because I try to take everything I've ever heard of or everything I can find, and there's a lot, so I haven't gone through all of it. Probably never will, but I keep trying to find new stuff from the ancients like Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, Friedrich Nietzsche, more contemporary psychologists like Dr. Dobson, Dr. John DeMartini, Robert Dills, and say, and whoever else, and say, are these people gospel based? Because if the gospel's not broken, I'm not trying to fix it. But they, if it's not gospel based, then nope, I'm not going to use it. If it is gospel based, then I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to take it, I'm going to apply it, and see where it goes. If it can be tweaked, great. I'll tweak it so it's gospel based. But I am convinced that is why I'm up to 83.3% success rate. And we don't judge like normal psychology judges. They'll be like, oh, it's successful if the therapist gave you a new tool. Well, that's rubbish. Because I don't want my goals, I want your goals. So whatever your goal is, if you're successful, if you, with your goal, you hit your goal. We set 3 goals from the get-go. People have different types of goals. Some people's goals are financial. Some people's goals are consistency and discipline. Because man, you take care of that, and everything else takes care of itself. Some people's goals are family, some people's goals are relationships, some people's goals are time management. But yeah, about 4 to 6 weeks in is usually when people hit their first goal. Um, yeah, 83.3% success rate. Nothing like it in the entire industry. So I will probably let this trade run. I will probably get some study time in while it's running. If there's a comment or question or something like that, I'll be happy to answer. But other than that, yeah, really all that we've got left is let this trade sets up. You take the trade. If it doesn't set up, it's easy. You do nothing. And my son's texting me. Let me see what he's got to say here. Not gonna lie, I've been tempted multiple times to get in the NQ just to make this thing go faster with the profit target, but I'm not gonna force anything. Yeah, let the chips fall where they may, huh? I'm a little curious though. A different strategy, not the same one here. Probably seen me do this in other videos. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm just gonna study while we're doing this because I want to get some other things done today. As you can see, I take a lot of trades here. Number of trades, percent profitable. Yeah. So I take a lot of trades. My strategy shows up a lot. I know, I don't even know, 6, 7 strategies. So when they come up, I take them. And I guess you can see my account number, which after I pass the test will change, and I'll be better at hiding it. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Total net profit, not counting the current trade. Yeah, so we'll see where we're at when this trade's done. And I'll be better at hiding my account number. These are accounts that I had way back in September. And some of them have passed. As you can see, I have blown up a lot of accounts to figure this out. 306, 307, 308, 309, 310, 311. So I thought this channel would be useful. Alrighty. I think I can close this one. Alright, so here's the one we're going to take through a prop firm test right now. Its profitability. This is today, I guess, where it was sitting. The total, because yesterday we made some money too. So here we are. We're a couple $100 away from passing the test. Needed to be over 1,500. We'll get there. We'll get there. Can't promise people are going to make money in this market, but I can promise if you take care of the little things, the discipline, the consistency, the rest will take care of itself. So here we are, total net profit, and we're going to get there. Winning percentage. Alrighty, just follow the plan. Right, let's back to these charts. I'll be better not showing my account number after I pass the test, hopefully. psychology now that I've spent plenty of time, money, effort, energy, and all that figuring this out. Market's about to open in 19 minutes. Okay, so here we are in the cycle this morning, and it looks like we've got a nice cycle down. We got a big trend break that looks kind of too wonky, and then cycle down. Now, some might say this was the trend break right here. That is, but at a macro trend cycle, we got trend down here, and this big thing here. Now, even if this was a trend up, trend break, and then making a high, it is technically making a high. We've got another trend down going here. And if we zoom in, see what I'm looking for. We look like we trended down from here, trucking, all the way down. Now, there's the trend break right here. So what are we looking for? Um, I'm going to be careful on this because I think um, what I think might happen is this thing could go um, I don't think it's finished. I don't think it's finished. I think this is the trend break. Now it could be. I would definitely put my stop right above there. Right above there. But I think this is the trend down, this is the trend break, and ooh, the lolly. Another leg this size. From here to the high of the retrace. Here, we are a long ways down. Long ways down. So that's my buys for the day. Let's see how it plays out. The risk reward is definitely in our favor. Look at that. Check out this risk reward from here where I would have gotten in. There's still plenty of time to get in if there's another good, strong candle. Looking at the signal candles, look at that risk reward, man. 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Yeah, it's great, great. So that's the buys for today. Let's see what happens. on over here, get the sun out of my face. Daylight savings time. Got this uh, sun angle coming in differently now. man, so tempted to take an NQ trade and just speed this thing up. I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple instances where I could have gone in and taken a profit, but I'll just let this MNQ play out. That's how we'll play this. It's also part of the psychology where you want to get in faster and take profits. Let the chips fall. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have an edge and a strategy and you let it play out. That's how the game goes. Don't let anything knock you off course from taking that play that you know has an edge. That's how it works. Let's go. Just making sure we're not getting set up to go the other way. I mean, there are trades within there to go the other way, but none that I want to take just yet. Some good trades there, man. Well, let it play out. Just gonna do this one. Pass this level. Let's see. Let's see. We got cut up there one, two other times. Pass. Yeah, we broke it. We broke it. Gonna keep going. There we go. Keep on trucking. We might retrace before it gets there, but we'll see. At this point, I might lock in. I just want to be done, you know. So I think I might lock in. Even if it retraces, I just want to be done. Well, I said I'd wait, so maybe I'll wait. Sometimes that's a psychological hurdle for me where I just want to be done. Let the chips fall. But I can set this thing and forget it anyway. So, alright. That's what I'll do. My stuff up here, huh? I used to lock in profits with other strategies, but let it go. This level? Not quite. Part of me just wants to be done. Not wait till noon. Final push, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Tough to say. Maybe not. No, I don't think so. But either way, that's okay. Just getting antsy, want to be done. Let it play out. Go back to read. Look like a strategy to the other side. I mean, I have been, but not one that I would take. Alright, so I might be done and just wait for the next setup then. This particular trade works about 60% of the time, and this is one where it looks like it did not. That's alright.
Stop filled.
So I'll be done. gun for the day.